Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Wednesday, the 28th of February. This is our midweek recap, and I send it out to you guys for free. No, today is not the last trading day of February. There are 29 days this month. It's a leap year. Anybody born tomorrow? Happy birthday. It happens once every 4 years. Let's talk about what's going on out here. And this market is, well, I would say dead, but dead might be too good of a word for it. I mean, it is just absolutely nothing going on. You have this little head and shoulders pattern that formed on the 5 last week, and we've triggered it and kind of come lower, but volume is there is none. I mean, you look at since we had that big update on Thursday last week, Friday was slow and we thought 61 million shares was slow. Well, Monday 50, yesterday 48, and here we are sitting at 38 with about 20 minutes to go. It's just very, very slow, and we've just been generally slowly drifting back. You can see here on the SPY, we've gone nowhere. We haven't even hit the 8-day yet. We haven't touched that gap, that big Nvidia gap. We've yet to touch that. And, there's not a lot going on. You can see I've drawn a bunch of lines here. This channel we caught, that was the top on Friday. We have this uptrend right here, and then we have another channel higher. And you look at this market, and we have PCE data tomorrow, and we'll see what we get. The last bunch of inflation numbers have been hot. We had GDP today. GDP was a little less than expected. The PCE portion of it was higher than expected, and the market's up. So the market right now, bad news is good news, good news is good news, news is good news, and that's kind of the mode we're currently in. Maybe tomorrow we shake out of this very low volume environment. If you're trading this actively, it's tough. You're trading really against algos. Bitcoin has been on a tear. Nice big move here today. You have a little topping candle just shy of the all-time high of 69,355. Some of that might have been related to coin. When we topped out, started reporting issues. Then maybe people couldn't get into the account, and that probably a lot of volume that went into Bitcoin. But we'll see. So we'll see how that plays out. You take that aside today, it was not one of the easiest days. I got chopped up a bit. I'm green on the day, but it was not an easy day trading. Meta out of the gate looked great. It was smothered in flow. You can see on a 5-minute chart, it was off to the races, big 5-minute candle follow through, and then all the way back down. And that's the kind of action we've been getting lately. Looks fine, just off the all-time high of 494.36, but couldn't push. Apple yesterday with the car news pushed up. Today, no follow through, came down. I took a small loss on Apple. Why? Because I tried to chase it on their AI news and it just didn't work. And it came down. It tested the 180 area level again and it held. By the way, if you're looking at that, that's a huge level, the 180 area. You have this downtrend here, and then you have this 200 day. You can see Apple kind of just stuck in the mire. The semis, very, very close to breaking down today, but held. SMH pulled back, kissed the gap, touched the 8-day, but ultimately held and is pushing back up. Nvidia today came down a little bit, pushed back up, trading in yesterday's candle, very briefly undercut yesterday's candle. AMD yesterday had a hammer candle trading inside that. ARM, there you go. Pull back on that downgrade, holding the 8-day here. SMCI, the other anointed one, continues to slowly kind of drift down here. Tesla this morning, talk of the Roadster. Musk is pumping the Roadster. That's probably still longer out than we think, but we'll see. Couldn't break out. Went up into the highs today. Couldn't get out and came back down. Nothing going on there. We had Google looking absolutely putrid here and breaking the 100-day and new range lows here. When you notice a chart and you look at Google, you have a downtrend in place and you have one gap, two gap, three gaps, four gaps now up above. So very weak name, not something you want to be trading. Square had a nice day, pushed up, hit the 80 area, but couldn't keep pushing again. Amazon continues to hold in well right on the 8-day. But honestly, not a lot going on. And then there was Boeing today, and Boeing kind of woke up out of nowhere. Big candle today. It's unclear what drove this specifically, but pushing through the 8 and the 21 days. We'll put this on our watch list tomorrow. Financials had a nice day. Came back up almost to the recent highs, just off their all-time highs. Citigroup was screaming earlier today, came back in. So was Wells Fargo. Just hard to get sustained momentum. And that's been the problem for the last couple of days, guys, is sustained momentum has just been hard to find. And, sometimes the best trades to do are none in this market, or to sit tight and be very careful and very picky about your trades. So with that, we have PCE tomorrow morning. That's the one the Fed loves to look at. We'll see what that has to say. Guys in the room, I'll be opening the room at 8:20 so we can trade at PCE, staying late with you guys for earnings tonight. We have CRM, we have Snow, we have AI, we have Paramount, we have IONQ, AMC's in there, a couple other MQ junk companies, but maybe we'll see what we get. Everybody take care. I hope you're all doing well. If you'd like to join us, link in the description below.